guys, check out this giant PVC. It was actually listed for about $8, but it was actually on the shelf price for only $5.98. So the guy that was helping me out told the lady that was at the self-checkout area watching me ring it up. Anyway, they price adjusted it. It's humongous. It's a T connector. Nala has already been through it from that side, came out here, and then turned around and went back in here, and then did a little bit of a U-turn, and then went back out through there. Speedo doesn't seem to want it, but Speedo was really, really happy with this tile that I put right here, just on top here. He was actually doing a roll, similar to what you would see when they're having sand baths. He really liked it. He was rubbing his face all over it, and his back. Just, you know. So, Nala seems to like the PVC better. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. I definitely think I will go eventually someday get more of these PVCs. Maybe not to leave in the cage, but if I ever do take this wall out, I definitely could. It would be great. I could put it on top of where the scatter guard is, remove the scatter guard, I guess. But anyway, I think it's really great, and they really do like it. I would have liked it if I could have, I don't know, somehow have it so that it could connect across the thing, so they could actually sit on top of the pipe. But Nala already climbed on top of the pipe, and she liked it. I was going to put this thing over top of one of the edges, but it doesn't fit. I could rebend it, but the thing is, this thing's not big enough. It would never touch the ground. The wooden thing would never touch the ground. That's originally what I thought I would do, but I guess that's probably why they look like they're so stuck in there when they're sleeping with their head just inside. It's probably because it's not as big as this opening. This thing's 4 inches. So, this thing is really cooled. I had it on the bus on my lap, and it was really cold. Amazingly. And it finally, because now I'm in the house, I can say this, it finally stopped raining. It's been raining for like 3 days. I'm so sick of the rain. It's not even funny. So yeah. Oh, and then what am I having for dinner tonight? I don't know. I was going to go get some hay boxes. These things. But they were like $7, and I think I'll just wait until my transactions for Nala and... Actually, he's paid for. Speedo's paid for. It's the cage and Nala and everything I bought after Speedo. And these things are paid for too. I think. You know, I guess I don't know. I think so. Yeah, I bought everything. Everything except the cage, and then the liners, these decorations, these things are all afterwards. So my total's looking at about $400 to $500 to $650, somewhere in there. I can't wait to see what it looks like in January. I better pay it off, otherwise I'm really screwed. So that's okay, because in January, because of the low hours, I definitely wouldn't be buying much stuff anyway, so it really doesn't matter. Well, it does, because, you know, low hours means I don't have as much to pay my bill off, but it should be all good. Anywho, I never went to, because I bought the PVC and this thing, and I'm so worried about breaking the tile, like banging it somewhere by accident and breaking it and having to go back to Lowe's. It was my first time going to Lowe's, by the way. I was really impressed. The guy was helping someone else, and then he was on the phone helping another customer too. But he didn't forget about you, whereas Home Depot really does forget about you. You're better off going to Home Depot and doing it by yourself. I didn't know what a marble tile looked like, and there were so many tiles in the aisle. I didn't want to look at every box and label to figure out what a marble tile is. And then, of course, I wanted to know if there was a cheap one, you know, the cheapest one. I don't have to have a fancy, you know, design. They're just going to lie on it, right? It's for chinchillas. I'm not doing my floors, so... And then, of course, I wasn't sure if I was allowed to buy just one. So I needed the guy's help, and the guy's like, I'll be right back with you. And I'm rolling my eyes already thinking, okay. Because usually Home Depot, when they say that, you could be there for an hour, and then next thing you know, he already forgot about you, and he's helping someone else. Like, that's what I mean by, like, he has forgot about you. This guy never did. So this guy's very attracted to the tape. I rubbed out the label the best I could, but naughty. That's okay. I'll probably remove it with some duct tape. But, you know, he didn't forget. He helped the guy. And then I had wandered down 4 aisles away from the tile aisle, so it wasn't even his department anymore. And he came looking for me, and he's like, has someone helped you? Yeah, I'm like, no. And he's like, okay, so you're next. Like, so nice that nobody forgets about you in a hardware store, especially if you're just a girl. You know, you're not like, you know, you don't look like you're about to do your floors. You know, sometimes those people at Home Depot, they don't help you because they know that you're not doing floors. They don't care. You're just very minor to them. Petty stuff. They don't care. It's not a big job. You know, it's not going to earn them a lot of money. But I was really impressed with Lowe's. I'm like, wow. And then he took me all the way to PVC, which is at the other end of town, like in his store. And it has nothing to do with his department. He just flooring. But he helped you out anyway. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. I was really impressed. So I never went to this store to return this thing, because I didn't want a chance breaking that, and I didn't want a chance the rain because it had stopped. So now I'm sitting here staring at my chins and wondering, should I go? See, here's the thing. If I go out there, I'll probably want to go pick up the hay. I put 10 pounds on hold of hay, Timothy hay. I was debating whether or not to buy it. They rarely ship in 10 pounds, the bags. Like, they rarely have them in stock. They usually only have the tiny bags, the ones like the oat hay and all that, the smaller bags for $5. This one is $30. Now, the last one I bought was $20, and that was, I think, half the size of this one. So this was really heavy. I think the last one I bought was 5 pounds. I think so. I'm just debating whether I really, really want to buy that much, because I no longer have the guinea pigs, and I don't know how much the chinchillas eat, but based on how much hay I tossed out this morning, they only pick and choose and eat like the ends or something. Like, it doesn't look like they ate much, but as you can see, he's eating it right now. Speedo's eating hay. I just don't know why the hay's all still there. Whereas the guinea pigs, if they're eating hay, they eat the whole strand. But they like to play with it too, the chins. So, of course, I'm not going to buy them a huge bag of hay just so they can play with it. They can play with whatever they don't eat or while they're eating it. So I'm just debating, because when I put that bag on hold, I had the chins and the guinea pig. You know, I had Speedo and the guinea pigs. So I don't know. I can always call them, but if I call them, you know, whatever, I don't like doing that. But I was thinking just going in there and picking up a smaller bag of hay, you know, to make up for the fact that they put it aside for you. They had 3 bags in the store on the shelf. It's just that I didn't want them to disappear with it, like sell them all. Problem is, it was pouring out the day I saw it, and I was like, you know, can I put it aside and come back for like whenever it stops raining? And in my province of British Columbia, it's always raining. So I told them, I was like, but I don't know when it'll be when I come by, but you know, as soon as it stops raining. So anyhow, I'll think about that. Ideally, I don't think I should buy any hay, because I bought Timothy, I bought oat, and then I bought Bermuda. So I'm thinking that's a lot of hay. Even the guinea pigs, I think, would take at least a month to eat that, if not more, all 4 of them. So I think I might just cancel that and not have it put on hold, so they can sell it, and then I'll just order. And and I found out I think it's 50 pounds of hay is only $90. I can actually order Oxbow 50 pounds of Timothy hay. It's only $90. And then the pellets, I think, come to a little over 100, I think, for a really, really, really large bag. I think it's like 100. No, it can't be 100. I think it's 50. I don't know. It wasn't very expensive, though. It was way cheaper, though, basically, than buying it by the bag, which is about, I think it was No, PetSmart is $17.99. They sell it for $14.99. So it is actually cheaper. Oxbow is cheaper for guinea pigs. The chinchilla food was the best. They sell it for $10. I think that's a good price. And they carry the entire Oxbow line. So if they don't have it, they will definitely bring it in for you from another location, which actually carries the entire line. They're a smaller store. So I can't wait tomorrow till the ledge comes. I'm just hoping that thing lasts because they're so heavy. Oh, I wanted to tell you, Nala climbed onto my arm. I opened the doors and I put my arm there. Nala was sticking her head over and just looking down at the ground, like thinking of escaping. And I put my arm there. She took one tiny nibble at me, but it didn't hurt. I didn't even feel it. And then she put her paws on my arm and she almost crawled onto my arm, but I couldn't resist and I touched her and then she turned around and left. But it was a really good improvement considering, you know, yesterday she'd let me pet her, but she didn't really want me picking her up. I almost did. That's what happened. She had her paws on the side of the door. After she put her paws on me, she jumped and put her paws rested on the door. And I tried to reach under her and grab her, and she just ran away. But she wasn't scared. She just, you know, pulled away. She didn't want me to pick her up just yet. But at the store, she let me pick her up. So I'm totally excited. I can't wait. So yeah, okay guys, I'm going to go find something to eat because I'm hungry. And it's already almost 3 o'clock. It's 2:54 in the afternoon. Look at Speedo. Speedo's just so shy. Come on, Speedo. Let's give everyone a nice look at your mug. He has got to have a sand bath. The problem is I can't give him a sand bath until I can catch him. Because I'm not giving him a sand bath in here. There's no way I'm putting a sand bath thing in here. Because it will get everywhere. I was going to buy one of the sand bath chinchilla looking things. Those ceramic things. I just have to find a place that's a little cheaper. Right now, the cheapest place I can find is $34.99. And I know that they sell them for $17.99. So I just got to figure out where. And if I absolutely cannot find it, I will use a cardboard box or something for now. And then in January or February, when we go down to the USA, we'll go to PetSmart down there. I know they definitely carry the larger one. The local PetSmart does not carry it here. The local one. Because his fur looks kind of like the ones in the picture where I think he needs a little bit of a sand bath. But I don't want the dust everywhere because it's really hard to clean it off of everything. And it flies and floats. So the sand bath is going to have to wait until I can at least grab him. There is a way, I guess. I could just, you know, put a towel over him, grab him. But I don't want to traumatize my baby. And not to mention he does bite, probably. Like, he's capable and willing to bite. He's not a guinea pig. Guinea pigs, you can do whatever you want. They just weak their heads off. But this is not a guinea pig. I gotta remember that. So, he's perfectly capable of defending himself and making himself, like, heard. It's like, if he says no, it's no. So, oh, I wanted to show you guys. They went bananas on this thing last night. They absolutely went bananas on it. One of these pegs actually comes out now. It's pretty creepy. This one. Isn't that creepy? It actually comes out. They went so nuts on it, it's not funny. And here I thought maybe this thing would last. Maybe, but I guess maybe not. They really do chew a lot of wood. I don't understand why this is called a nut nibbler. Because this is not a nut, this is a bead. It's got a hole in it. It's not a nut. I mean, it's not a chestnut or walnut or peanut. Hi, Nala. Would you like your face on camera? Yes. Will you show everyone you'll go in there? No? Aww. Oh, well.